Lola Bear is in the house early. Early. Okay, let's go here. Oh, I can get it from here. Duh, Tamara, what is your problem? Tamara B's like off sometimes, just off. The brain is off sometimes. Good morning. Good morning. Let me figure out where I'm supposed to, right here is where I'm supposed to be at. Yes. Awesome. So I have this. Good morning, everybody. Y'all, I don't have no lotion next to me. We ashy. Y'all, we ashy. I ain't got no lotion, no Vaseline. Y'all, it's an emergency. Yeah, I'm not at my desk. Good morning. How y'all doing? Oh my goodness. Tamiko, good morning. Lola, good morning. Let me go find y'all on this thing because it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work for me. It's not gonna work for me. Let me find y'all on my tablet. Good morning, everybody. What is this? What video is playing? I don't even know. What video is playing at this point in time? Who making granola? Good morning, everybody. Y'all, you know when I guess you go to sleep watching something and you be like, what is happening? What's happening when you wake up? What's happening? Okay. I'ma see. I'm feeling good. I'm gonna see what I could do. Let's see. Do you think if we rub our hands together, it's gonna look like it's lotioned? Like, I can't believe it. I don't have any lotion on. Dang. Okay, let me see who's on from the tablet. Good morning. Oh, let's see who's in the building. Good morning. Tamiko. Oh my goodness, Tamiko was early too. Tamiko, you're awake, my girl. You're up? Good morning. It looked like a lot of y'all rising and shining this morning. All right, Tamiko, good morning. Welcome into the morning tea. Lola, welcome. Becky Bay, welcome. Sister Charles is in the building. Welcome. Corinna, good morning. Emmy is in the building. Angie said, did the doctor limit you to the bed? No, the doctor did not limit me to the bed. The medication that I'm on is limiting me to the bed. I'm getting used to a new medication and I don't want to fall over. It be some serious cow tipping going on in this house. I'm gonna tell y'all about that in a minute. Today's the day we talk about that. So good morning, Nisi. Good morning. Woodley is in the building. Lisa Y, good morning. Lisa Y is so amazing. I so appreciate you. Riddick, good morning. Welcome. Who else we got? In the building? Washington is in here like, I'm here, girl. I'm here. Washington, good morning, baby. Good morning. The Ashy Tamara is back. This is the morning tea bedside edition. Ashy Tamara is back. Tanisha, good morning. Like for real. And ain't nobody here. What the heebie jeebies? Ain't nobody here, so I can't ask them to get no lotion. And I promise you, if you see how my setup is right now, if I'm supposed to move, this whole setup is about to go. It's going down. It's going down. Y'all see my PJ? Good morning, Flores. Good morning. Sister Waters is in the building. Good morning, Sister Waters. Welcome to the morning tea. My name is Tamara, and I am the paper and pen girl. Okay, so I got my sheet just in case I get cold as well. And then soon I'm gonna have to lift that up and put my legs underneath. You know, you got to switch all these positions because we old people, we can't stay like this. We old people, there's a statute of limitation on the position in which our legs can stay at any given time. And so, you know, we're going to have to fix that in a minute. Okay, so I'm fixing my tools. Good morning, Camellia. Good morning. Welcome. Melanie is in the building. Have a beautiful day, Melanie. And we will catch you on the replay. Y'all, I think we should talk about Melanie while she gone because she ain't going to be here. Topic of the day, Melanie. We don't change the topic of the day. It is now officially Melanie. Oh, goodness, Tamara. Calm down, sis. Calm down. Okay, I wonder if I could move this up a little bit more. Oh, my goodness. Oh, she ain't gone for real yet. Y'all, she ain't gone for real yet. Somebody need to make sure Melanie is gone before I start. Because y'all ain't gonna get me in trouble today. You folks are not going to get me in trouble today. Melanie ain't really gone yet. She's still here. She's still here. Oh goodness. All right. I got to move it. I got to move it, y'all. I got to move it. So fix the foot and then do this. But I got to put the foot out. The foot got to be out for now. Okay, that's better. Let me sit back and then, but this is so high now. My goodness, y'all. The setting up of the setting up of the setting up. It is just, I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what to do with it, y'all. The setting up of the setting up. Okay. Now that I done made all y'all dizzy as well as myself. Good morning, Karen. How you doing? Okay, she says she leaving, y'all. She says she leaving. We're going to be safe in a minute to talk about Melanie. We're going to be safe in a minute to talk about Melanie. Okay, so why is it up? I'm trying to look on my thing now to make sure that it's settled and stable. You have to switch every 5 minutes. Setting up in the bed is hard. Yes. Okay, good. I think the visual right now is pretty decent. Do I want to move this over a little bit more? No, we're going to leave it right there. Y'all, I got so much stuff on this bed. It's not even funny. Like my whole entire craft room is on my bed with me. The whole entire craft room is here. It's here. Okay, it's 7 minutes out. We're 7 minutes into the program. So let's get going. I have my planner, and my planner tells me what we're supposed to be doing today. Today we're going to be doing the day number 3 and day number 4. So the 3rd and 4th of January. As a part of our pre-planning for 2022. We're pre-planning the month of January. So is right here. I need to turn this around too. I see what's happening. I need to turn this. So we're doing that. We're also going to be talking about this 2022 planner spend saving challenge as well. So we're going to talk about that. And then we're going to talk about this health update. Misha, good morning. Angela Melvin, good morning. We're going to talk about the health update as well. Let me also make an announcement. Did you see the new EC pen holder that holds like 122 pens? They look like it. I did not, Angie. I'm gonna go over there right now, Angie. Show sidetracked. I'm going over there now. Good morning, Barley. How are you? Welcome. Christy, good morning. Sugar, good morning. We going over there right now. Hold on. Let me go on ahead and close out like 1 or 2 of my browsers, because people be getting at me talking about all the browsers I have open. As if. Okay, so let's go to EC. Let me see where it's at. So today is daily deal number 2. And daily deal number 2 says you get a free metallic holiday dashboard with a $35 purchase on Erin Condren. If you are going to make any Erin Condren purchases, please use my affiliate link down below. Okay, I'm going to search for pen holder. Oh, you're talking about the pen folio. The pen folio. Is that what that is? Thank you, Angie. You ordered the Hello Kitty one for Christmas. Oh, snap. Oh, and they got the Star Wars one. Is it? Oh, you haven't gotten it yet. Oh, they got a Flora too. Oh, that Hello Kitty one is pretty. I really like that painted stripes. But that Star Wars, let me open that up. Okay, let's open that up. This is it right here for those who are looking what she's talking about. That's not. This might be able to hold like all my VBs. Period. Like, will it hold the Villa Beautiful and the Simply Gilded? This be interesting. 87 pen loops? Oh yeah, it definitely can hold all of those. Oh yes. That means I'd have more space for my washi tape. Ooh. Hey, Kimberly Nicole Crafts. Good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Chrissy, no. Yo, Chrissy coming for it again. Yes. I'm gonna see if they got any YouTube planner babes who got this. I like this. This is probably the size of maybe a 8.5 by 11. What size is it? They say. Oh my gosh, it's a 12 by 15. That's huge. That's huge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that means it's a flap and you can flip this over. You should be able to flip that over and it'll have another side on the inside. I like that Star Wars one. Okay. That's that. Yeah. Bet. All right. Add that to the list. Add it to the list. Thank you, Angie. Add it to the list. It is. Nori, do you have one? Do you have one? Let a girl know if you got one. Sugarberry, good morning. You need a few. Oh my goodness. This is only for the special pens, okay? Not for the other ones. This only for the special ones. The ones that you don't pull out all the time. I mean, you know. Beth, good morning. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so let's get into what we're doing. We're going to talk about this planner spend savings challenge now. We're going to talk about that. And then we're going to talk about the health update as I'm planning the spread. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. I mentioned the EC sale. Today, y'all, it is day number 7 of the 25 Days of Planner Tips collaboration. Wishes for your gift exchange. You didn't know EC had one. Gert Flores, here we seen it now. So today up is our planner babe, Plan Sarah Plan. You all know that last year, Plan Sarah Plan, like she did it to us last year, right? I don't know who went away from Plan Sarah Plan's video without feeling a taste of her whooping. And so last year, her video was beautiful. It was phenomenal. It was wonderful. And I loved it. I'm still trying to recover from that video, but now she's here with another tip. Hopefully this one, it'll be smoother. It'll be smoother this year, right? It'll go down easier as well. So it's her day. She's up today. So at 9:30, we're going to head on over to the channel. So y'all better keep me in check. Give me a notification at like 9:15 just to make sure, hey girl, hey, it's time, wrap it up as well. Okay, so that's that. Now we are going to talk about and I'll talk about this again at another time, but we're going to talk about like it now because okay, so where is it? Because we need to go on ahead and get to it. All right, let me, y'all, why I can't find my things. Okay, here it is. Here it is. Oh boy. And here it isn't. Oh, so it's only there. So I got to click on this and then it goes over to the Etsy shop. Okay, well, are you going to show it to me? Are you going to show it to me? Why won't it show it to me? Why won't it show? Y'all, this, Okay, let's go. Hold on, y'all. Okay, there it is. Yay. Christy, it is Eastern Standard Time. 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. 8 a.m.-ish. Between 8 and 8:15, I'm usually on, okay? If I'm not on by 8:15, come back at 8:30. at 8:15. Come back at 8:30, y'all. Okay. Okay. So, raise your hands if you need a planner budget for 2022. So raise your hands if you need a planner budget for 2022. Your planner budget is basically how much you intend to spend on your planner purchases for the 2022 planning year. Okay. And of course, the 2022 planning year is where we spend on planners to replace some that is outdating, and also purchasing some for the upcoming year. Okay, so 2022 planner spend uh, uh, budget, right? So let me know if you need one. You ordered a mini one from Joanne, still waiting for it. Okay, so I asked Chrissy, good morning, Sarah. Sarah, we were just talking about you and your amazing self. We were just talking about you. And so I spoke with Chrissy and I asked Chrissy to make a PDF for us for our planner spend. It's our planner fund savings challenge that we're going to be doing. If you choose to participate in this planner savings challenge, you have some money, right? You have some money to be able to spend within the next few months, if not, through, and to last you throughout your planner season. And so Chrissy, she did such an amazing job, y'all. I hope you could see this, but if not, the link, I believe Karen just posted the link for us in the Facebook group, All Things Planner Related. And Karen, if you can also post the link in the description box, in the chat, so they can have it. This is on her Etsy shop right now, okay? And it's $1.99 for this. It's a printable. Okay, now let me explain to you what this is. One time we were on here and I did a breakdown of a $600 planner budget and some of the things that you could get with $600 in your planner budget. Some people were like, $600 can't buy me all the things I need. But then when we did the calculation, we know that, hey, it can work depending on what your goal is or your goals are, right, for that. And so the total amount for this challenge is $600, right? So $600. If you have, thank you, Karen, I appreciate that. If you have, and I'll ask you to post it again a little later. If you have already calculated the $600, we're going to be doing this over 10 months, right? We're going to be doing this over 10 months. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 10, right? So over 10 months, $60 per month. The reason why we're doing it over 10 months is because really and truly 2 months out of the year, we're spending all the money. And so I don't want to count the 2 months out of the year that we're spending all the money. Like, what did you do for the month of October? And well, basically really half of October, half of November, we spent all the money, right? So 2 weeks in October, 2 weeks in November, we spent all the money. So this release, we have the fall and winter release. That's for those who go there. And then we have the 18-month planners and possibly like the student if you do anything like that as well. So we have that release. So I would say 2 weeks then and 2 weeks now. That's a month. That's really 2 spending seasons that we will be able to spend the money. So we don't count those spending seasons. Anyhow, so you'll have this 10 right here is bi-weekly. So $30 every 2 weeks, you color that in and you put your $30 aside. If you're the kind of person that will be able to do it just on a weekly, on a monthly basis, you color in 2 of these and then you put that money aside. Now, when I say put that money aside, y'all, I actually mean take the money out of your regular account and put it somewhere where you can actually see it add up. Okay. You're either going to take that out in your cash, and then when you're ready to spend, you spend and pay back, or whatever you want to do, however you want to do it, it's up to you. I'm not putting any restrictions on that. That's just too much babysitting for me. But this is going to end you could put it in an envelope, right? You could make sure you put it on gift cards. However you want to divide it up, you can divide that up. So $300 here, $300 over here. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Something's tickling my throat as well. This is Good Morning Budgeting on the Go. This is designed so that, hold on. Let me get the full sheet. I'm gonna get the full sheet. Mine is not printed on colored paper, y'all. Mine is not printed on color paper for the simple fact that my color printer was not hooked up at this particular point in time, and I wasn't about that drama. So this is printed on a regular 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. And if you wanted to, you could resize it, of course, but then you could also fold it in half and put it inside of your bullet journals or your strings, right? You could put it in your strings. You could also cut it, punch it here if you so choose to, and put it inside of your disc-bound planner systems. You can put it inside of your rings, because remember, like I said, you could resize this to the size of your particular planner. And so that's the reasoning why, you got that space there, so you're able to do that. And so, definitely special shout out to Chrissy, because she did an amazing job on there. Y'all, if y'all didn't know, that me right there, okay? That me. Yeah, that me right there. Ay. And so I said, girl, I need me some planner. I need some planner because it's planner savings fund. And she did a really, really good job. Hashtag add to cart to buy. So we are saving so that we can purchase the items that we want, right? And so, like I said, this is available. It is a printable. Karen posted the link. You can have it. It's available. It's $1.99. That's a special, price for the morning tea crew as well. An easy way for you to track the amount of money that you have transferred, that you have put into gift cards, as well. Okay. A very, very easy way to be able to do that. And I absolutely love this. So we'll be checking in on this. And we're starting this like now. So this savings challenge starts December. So whenever it is that you want to go ahead and do your transfer, do anything that you want to do, to be able to get your $600. Okay. If you have added up your 2021 planner spend already, or if you've started to add that up already, then you'll know, yeah, I either did or did not save this much money, or spend this much money in 2021. You'll know how much you already spent. And so this is the printable that's available that we are going to be, using. You'll see me with mine once I get my color printer added up. Use on the digital and color it in. Okay, you can use it on the digital. Girl, listen, you talking a whole other world. Cindy, good morning. You're talking a whole other world that I know nothing about. Okay, digital, girl. So basically, if you're a weekly person, printed 10 of these to buy the Sherpa. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Sarah. Sarah said she went and she bought her. Sarah's like, I need to get my planner spending life right. You're going to start yours in January. You just got back to work. Yeah. Okay. Yes. You're going to transfer $25 a month from your main account into your credit union. Great, Flores. And so you can make sure you have, you have that. Now, I'm glad someone mentioned that. If you find that your planner budget is $900, don't gasp, y'all. Some people planner budget is $900, especially for those who use sticker kits, right? Because if you get a sticker kit every single month, yeah, you gonna use this up. You're about to use this money up, okay? Then you just go ahead and print a second sheet. And then you have that next one to be able to use to do your $900. If you find that you only need $300, then you only use one side or color in the one side. So this, you can use this over and over and over again to be able to do your planner spend. Now, not only that, this could be a great motivation for you to even save more money, because let's say you say, I'm not going to spend $600. I'm only going to spend three. Well, challenge yourself to actually save 600. This is a great way to do a savings challenge for the year as well, without like pressuring or stressing yourself, but being able to do that. Like someone just said, they're going to do $25 a month. Do your $25, right? Regular, but then add an extra $5 as a push goal, meaning I'm going to do that $30 per month. Even if I'm not using the $30 for planner spending, I can use that $5 at a later date for something else. Add that to my savings account. You know what I mean? So that could be a push goal for you, etc. So there's many ways you could use this printable to inspire yourself, so that you are able to get the to reach your goal, to reach the goal that you want, to be able to purchase your planner items without feeling like, oh my gosh, like I'm never ready to buy these planner items and I don't have all the money that I need to use, right, to purchase these planner items as well. So definitely, I think that's a great idea to use. You could save for the Sherpa. Definitely, you could save for the Sherpa. Oh my goodness. So Chrissy's like, I'm gonna get all of them. Good morning, Shalise. How are you? No problem. No problem. So I love it, and I love the fact that it's like just really so inspiring. For me, another thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be tracking the spending that we're spending. For example, when let's say February rolls around and there's a February planner sale or February release that's happening, and I want to make sure that I know how much is in my budget. You can calculate based on what you have colored in, how much you have in there. And every time you make a spend, like you add it up, every time you spend, you have to minus, like you can minus on the back of the sheet. So you know, oh my goodness, I done took some money, right? So basically, if I have saved, let's say it's February now, at the end of February, and I have saved 3 and 3, 6, 9, 12, $120, right? And then I have a sale that comes around and it's going to take $100 out of my money. I need to make sure that I write down, I had 120, which you could do on the back. Boom, right? Which you could do. Thank you, Peggy Jean. So I had 120. I took 100, so I only have $20 left. And I think that is going to be super important for you, because so you don't think you still have 120. No, boo, you only got $20 left. So when a second thing come up and you look and it costs $30, you're like, nope, I can't get it until March. So you can stay in line with your planner budget. You understand? So that will give you a face-to-face reality slap, reality check. Now, if you go over budget, you're going to have to write that too. Like, why did I go over budget? What's happening? Make the expense tracker that matches super. Yeah, go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that, Christy. So you could go ahead and do that, because, hey, you need to know what you're doing and why you're spending the money on the things that you have, right? Because we projected this particular amount of spending based on what we are doing or we did in 2021. We projected 2022 based on what we did in 2021. So for me in 2022, I'm, by God's good grace, I've let loose the Simply Gilded, and I don't want to restart that back for 2022. Not because it's not nice and stuff, but because, girls, the Villa Beautiful, I also going to cut down on that, even though, I did get more than I even thought I did from Villa Beautiful this year. So I'm going to do that. Atia, good morning, baby. How you doing? So I'm going to cut down on that. So that really kind of cut a lot out of my budget. for myself, because we're hashtag using all the things. Raise your hands if you're a part of the hashtag using all the things for 2022. Y'all, we got to switch this position again. Everything is down. Hashtag use all the things for 2022, right? And y'all know this position is only good for like 15 minutes. That's it. That's it. Oh my goodness. Yes, I am. I am. You're cutting back also. Christy, you need to do a whole half a pause. A whole half a pause. Yeah, so I'm in the bed. I'm in the bed. This whole week is going to be the bed edition, okay? As well. So let's jump into Burnside. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing? How you doing? I'm looking kind of a little bit. What about getting a prepaid credit card with your total spending amount once you finish? You could do that, Riddick, but you don't want to spend any fees to be able to get that. Yes, I am. I am in the bed. I am in the bed. A girl in the bed. Had a lot of things to do today, but you know what I did instead? I took a nap. I'm always prepped and ready to take a nap. Joycelyn, good morning. Yeah, so we are hashtag using all the things this year, stickers and washi as well. And listen. I'm gonna guarantee you this right now. You feeling rough this morning, Burnside? Okay, I won't call you too much. Rest, take a rest. Y'all, me and Burnside, we under the weather at the same time. That ain't no good. And Karen is halfway there too. Definitely need a planner budget, because this year, let's say, you let loose. Nap and housework later. Okay, so we're using all the things, and even as we're trying to use all the things, y'all, there's going to be temptation. Let me just let you know this right now. When you have your planner spend or your planner budget, and I'm gonna go ahead and do this. You haven't been on in a while, Cindy. We're gonna talk about that in a couple minutes. So as you go through with your planning, right? As you go through with your planning through the year, you're going to see these releases, and these releases are going to have things that you're going to want. I mean, there's possibly sometimes at least one thing from these planner releases that you see that you're like, oh my gosh, like I want that, right? Whether it's a sticker book or something of the sort, there's going to be something that you're going to want. You're spinning on your end. You're going to go, oh, okay, Cindy, no problem. And so you have to prepare for the things that you're going to want. It's hard for you to spend when you have cash. That's why you do the sinking funds as well and put it in a envelope. So no credit cards. Yes. So I usually just do like the gift cards to the store. And I say that because really and truly, look, this particular Happy Planner release, undated planners are not really my thing, but that aligned sticker book is mine. Like it's done. Yes, I'm gonna get it at like half off, but it's mine. It's mine. The aligned planner is like, yeah, that's a very good possibility chance that that's mine too. So we're not even gonna play with it. That's possibly mine as well. And so there's going to be things. There's possibly going to be things that that you'll be able to do that like you're gonna be like, yes, I need this, and so you have to prepare for that. You plan for what you know you definitely want to buy, like my power sheets. I know I want that, like this. I know I want to get that. So you prepare for exactly what you know. I know I want at least maybe budget for 6 sticker books for the year. But then you also give yourself a little boost. I'm like, all right, so this is what I know I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna put a little extra 60 or extra 90 in there, because that extra 90 that I'm putting in there, that's for all of those other things that pop up. Like $45 smooth is gonna go to Villa Beautiful at least one time. $45 smooth is going to go to Villa Beautiful for the year, because if she comes out with something again like she did with that Serenity kit, it's done. It's over. It's mine, right? So you know yourself, budget for those things so that you're more prepared for them. with no skinny bit, right? They given up on that, Shalice. Shalice, they have given up on that. It's a no, it's a no, it's a no. They have given up for that. Yeah, you got to give yourself some some grace and some wiggle room, like someone just said. Some grace and some wiggle room. So this is a sheet that came in something. I don't even know what this came in. I think it was the back of the Papillon book. I think this came in the back of the Papillon book. So I'm using that. And then I also have, if I can, hold on, let me find it. Those other pages from the Papillon that I showed you, that I have these inside here as well. Okay. So these are they, and they are here. Oh, I think I want to use, do I want to use this today? Is that? Yeah, I think I might use that today. Some of these. Maybe. I don't know. And maybe some of these too. Hold on, y'all. We about to, oh, look, the florals. I think we might use some of this too today. Oh, and that's even from a different planner. But that's not really gold, is it? No, that's more of a rose gold. So we gonna keep that by itself. Okay, all right. So I hope all of that makes sense with your husband is your enabler. Yeah. Plan things he said, if you want it, I'll have to yes. Stop showing it to him. Stop showing him stuff. And then write yourself little notes. Write yourself little notes. Make sure you have your, like I have my buying rules. Go figure out what some of your buying rules might be, right? Or your spending guidelines for those rebellious people who need to call it spending guidelines. Go figure out what some of your spending guidelines are and do it that way. This looks like gold to me, so I can't use those. All right. So, but what I am going to do is take this one out, but I want another color, y'all. Like, I want another color to go in here. Well, maybe not, because we matched yesterday. We matched yesterday, so we're going to match the couple days. I did pull out these just to, you know, put it on here that's what I want to use as the color palette I want to use for the day. So I'm going to pull this one right here. I'm going to pull this one. Okay, so now story time. Oh, Lord. Y'all ready for story time? This is story time. Let me drink a little bit of my lemon water. Hold on. Drink the lemon water. Ugh. Or it's not even lemon, it's lime, y'all. So it's like, ugh. And then I need some gold boxes. We're using all my gold boxes. You're on a low spend, no spend. I'm gonna try to do as low and no as possible. Other than, but you know, I still have necessities, right? So I'm gonna list all my necessities. All my necessities, and then move from there. Where they at? They're up in here. They're on this side. So let's get these gold ones, because we had gold ones yesterday. Also, for those who are not aware, we are on our 10 sticker per day minimum, right? Minimum 10 sticker per day. D says, yay for story time. D says, yay for story time. Okay, so for most of you who've been with me for like the past couple years, right? You already know that Tamara has had some health challenges. But maybe not to the extent of which everything, you know, has been. But Tamara got some stuff going on, right? Tamara got some stuff going on. And it's been years that I've been going around with my doctors, blah, 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 to try to figure out the things that's been happening and that's been going on. And so come was it January, y'all? Was it January? Come January of this year. Okay, no, let me not lie. Let me go a little bit further back. Should I go further back? No, I don't think I'm going to go further back because it'll be too long. So come January of this year, there was some episode that went on with me, and I promise you, y'all, I felt like it was my time. Like the jig was up. Like, you know, what does Sanford normally say? Whatever Sanford normally say, like I was saying it. Like, this is it. It's my time. And I went to the hospital behind that mess, right? So I went to the hospital, and at that point, it was like, okay, you have no other alternative. You have no choice at this point in time, because you either gonna die or you gonna do this operation. And so in February I had said operation, okay? And the operation we is talking about, ladies, for y'all who new to the channel and don't know, in February I had a hysterectomy. And it was, needless to say, an emotional thing for me, right? It was like a super emotional thing for me because, I mean, I'm very proud of my lady parts, and I really feel like a lot of women do, but sometimes people don't understand or they don't say anything either too. I felt like I was giving up a piece of me. I felt like I was losing a piece of myself, and that was hard for me to yes, Ramirez, that was it. So that was hard. And another reason why it took me so long to be able to make the decision as well to go ahead and do that. Also, I had not personally heard the experiences of other women in my life that has had this procedure. And so I did not really have too much information to go off of as far as experiences. You coming to join? Not a lot of personal experiences, nor people having these experiences as well. Okay. But when the Lord ministered to me and told me who to reach out to, finally, and I reached out, I was able to get a wealth of information and found other ladies in my husband's family, my friend circle, that really has had similar experiences and was able to comfort me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We still counting, y'all. Don't think we stopped counting. Okay, we still counting. And so I ended up doing the operation in February. Now, um with what was done in February, I was like, yes, I'm on the road to recovery. Yes, Angie. No, right. So yes, Angie. And a lot of ladies on here also, shared and was very supportive. Yes, on here as well. But sometimes it's nothing like knowing a physical, touchable. I know you. I know you know you. Like I know you people that has that, to be able to say, I can literally sit here by you and hold your hand until you get in that room. You know what I mean? As well. So that was what I really, really needed. Somebody who's just like, yes, I'm gonna take your word for it, because what you say, I trust you. Not that I don't trust y'all, but I mean, what I trust. It was kind of different. And so I went ahead and had the operation done. After the operation, I thought to myself, you know what this means? This means that we are, like we're on the road to recovery. We're on the road to being healthy, because the major problem, that was the thing that was causing the major issue, where I think we found the solution to it. So now you should be getting better, right? I anticipated that my recovery, yes, budgeting on the go. I thought my recovery was going to be like super quick. You're like, it was going to be quicker than it is taking. Like, it's just, I'm like, what? How? Especially because you see a lot of people who've also done it before you, and their recovery was like better, and quicker. And now I'm sitting here like, my gosh, why am I taking so long for my stuff to recover and be how it needs to be? But anyhow, the recovery process is taking longer than anticipated. Okay, so there are things that I want to be able to do that it's not working. It's not working. I had high blood. Well, I have high blood pressure, as well. But like the medication that I was on, that I had been on for years, started to not manage my blood pressure as well. But this was before the surgery. So after the surgery, we said, okay, so let's wait, take a look at what it's doing, and then we'll move from there based on anything else that it's doing. We decided to do that. After a while, it still wasn't, getting as good as we wanted it to be. So we decided to change that particular medicine. That's okay, no problem. So we changed the medicine, and the medicine that I was changed to, it was just let's just say, not agreeable. Not agreeable at all. Um And so I was like, no, not gonna happen. It's not working. The particular medicine was giving me like migraine type headaches, y'all. It was like going on like 2 months. I was like, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it because I'm not popping pain meds all the time. We're not doing that. As well. So with it being my blood pressure, and what happened the previous year, which was in 2020. Okay, what happened the previous year in 2020, and with my blood pressure, what happened in 2021 as well. We developed something called emergency protocols for me because I'm special. Because I'm special. Okay, so BP meds can be hard to regulate. Yeah, so we developed this emergency protocol. So basically, the protocol is, my oldest son is the one that is he number one is the one that's here most of the time, right? That's my partner. Okay, that's my partner. That's my Bonnie and Clyde. Although honestly, you can't even get him to be none of that. He too reserved. He's like one of the most introverted persons that you will ever meet. Period. He'll be here all day, and the only time he may come out of his room 2 times for the day to eat and use the restroom. 2 times, y'all. And eating is subjective for that boy. He's so skinny. But anyway, so we did develop emergency protocols. And so it's when this happens, these are the necessary steps that you take and keep it moving, right? And so I was on the live. You had to be referred to a cardiologist to regulate yours. See, there we go. So I was on the live, and I try to make sure that I'm aware of how I'm feeling. I'm aware of what's happening with me and my body, so that if I need to make a move and make sure that emergency plan is put into effect, we can put that emergency plan in effect. Yes, Chrissy, the high blood pressure takes you out of commission. It really, yes, it does. Budgeting on the go. So that's what happened on last week. Was I was on the live and I started feeling a little strange. Like I started feeling a little strange. Like my head just went woo. I don't even know how to explain it. My husband says I got these what do you call these things? These sounds. I got these sounds that I make, and I really do. I do. I love them anyway, but I got these sounds. I think I'm gonna use this pretty one. Isn't this gorgeous? So I have these sounds that I make for stuff. But anyway, I was on the live and I just felt like I felt strange. And oh my goodness, sugar. Yes. Oh my goodness. Is the introverted boy the one who told us? Yes. Yes, Ken. That's him. That's him. Um, and so I paused just to make sure I figure out, what am I feeling? What's happening? And then when I realized that I was feeling the way that I felt earlier when I almost passed out, right? In January, because I almost passed out, y'all. Everything I ran, I said, hold on, y'all. And that's when I was like, I stopped to evaluate and I ran to the room. That's when you heard me call his name, just to make sure that he was awake and alert, and come meet me just in case I didn't make it to his room. And so I went straight into his room and sat in his computer chair. I told him what was happening, gave him some quick instructions as far as telling y'all to, even though the message wasn't translated right. He did the best he could, and I so appreciate him. Okay, because the message was to tell Karen to monitor the premiere, not this live. This live was over. I says close out the live, tell her to monitor the premiere, and end the live, and bring the phone. Bring my phone. Bring me my phone, shawty. So he was supposed to do that. And then, immediately after, assess the situation. Depending on if I am loopy or out of it, call 911. If I'm not loopy and out of it, call your dad. Because then dad is going to be able to get into full swing and do whatever. Because these kids, no matter how old they are, when they see their parents in distress, they get nervous and crazy. He sounds so handsome. Yes, carrot tomato to the morning. I was. Yeah. So I was like, of course, I was over there. I had no clue what he was telling anybody. I don't know what he said. But all I know is y'all better do what he said. So, oh boy. So we did that. And then, I just relaxed back in the chair. Y'all, I promise you, my head was like, it was like a carousel, was going around and around and around and just wouldn't stop. I felt like I was getting nauseous. I was about to throw up. I closed my eyes. Where did I get the sticker from? No, I can't even figure out where I got the sticker from, y'all. This one right here is this one. Is this one. This one right here. I just really and truly felt like I'm coming, Louise. I'm coming. I felt exactly like that. So, of course, I just gathered my thoughts together and calmed down and prayed as well. I held my son and I prayed. And after that, things start calming down for me. I took a shower. I said, we're going to the hospital. I got to go to the hospital like clean. Like, no, we going clean, okay? Because we going clean. So we went up to the hospital. This one I'm not going to be able to write on, but it's okay. Ain't no thing. What is this, a Tuesday? We ain't writing much on a Tuesday anyway. So went to the hospital, and they got me assessed pretty quickly. The ER was not that packed. He drove, of course. So praise God for teaching him how to drive, y'all. Praise the Lord for teaching the boy how to drive. As well. So we got in pretty decent timing up there, did the assessment. So the people put me on okay, so I don't need anybody to get out of sorts when I say what I'm gonna say. Because I know y'all I can't deal with y'all sometimes. So they put me on a stroke protocol, because of course they still needed to do more testing to figure out what really and truly was happening and what was going on. Okay. I wasn't out of it as much. Anytime I have any kind of traumatic things like this happen to me, I start shivering. That's one of the things that my body does. My body shivers. Okay. And so I started shivering. And so I could really hardly, talk and stuff like that to them, but I really wasn't like out of it. So we gave them all the information they needed. They got me worked up, got me back into the ER room, yada, 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 and took pretty good care of your girl. So I appreciated that. And then, of course, they started with the battery of tests. I did have another episode of the same thing happening while I was in there as well. The blood pressure was severely high. Oh, that is cute. I feel like I'm missing something right here, though. So the blood pressure was high when I went in there, and they were like, okay, we need to get that down as quickly as possible. They did give me one dose of whatever their medicine was. You did the same thing when you cut your thumb. You said I should go. No, we about to go wash all the body parts. Okay, as long as we can take it, we gonna wash these body parts. So what's the end result of that? This whole incident. The end result of the incident, they did what testings did we do? Y'all, we did all the testings. All the pricking, all the poking, all the prodding, all the needle, all the blood taking, everything. Walmart about to pass out. I knew something was wrong when you busted out in a cold sweat. Yes. You ever hear, is this the best thing they did? Yes. Chrissy, it really is. Honestly, it is. For strokes, all hospitals need to get you to CT within 15 minutes of arrival. So, which we did one of those things, right? So we did a CAT scan, check. MRI, check. Some some looking at the throat situation with it, check. Echocardiogram, check. What else? What's the one that they stick all the little thingies on your chest? Okay, so I had like 4 or 5 different things happening. Okay, so they stuck all the little thingies on my chest, and did that. They did the one where I went into that clunky big, the whole entire machine. Did that. Did the one where your head only goes into the little half a machine. Did that. And then there was one that I so enjoyed. Like my like the side of my buddies hurt right now, but I still enjoyed it. Ah! I still enjoyed it. I think that was the echo. Okay, so but that was one of the most amazing tests that I have ever seen performed, where they were checking my heart to make sure the heart was functioning, and they created the bubbles. Like, have y'all ever had that where they use a 2 syringe and they create the bubbles, the air bubbles, just to make sure there's no leakage in any of your arteries and things like that? And then after she created the air bubbles, open up the line and pressed it through. Y'all, she had a ultrasound little, the ultrasound wand right there where she can see as soon as she pressed it in, y'all, about 1.5 seconds later, you see the liquid flushing through the valve, flapped open, the liquid flushed through it, and it entered into the chamber of thought. Y'all, it was the most amazing thing I have ever seen. In my entire life. Lola, you had one? Oh my goodness. So cool. The blue and red pill picks. Abigail gets those regularly. I'm telling you, it is the most amazing thing you ever seen. I was like, yo, I was asking her questions the whole entire time. She was so sweet. I was like, what is this? It's like this. What is this? It was opening. Like, what is that? Is like, it looked like an extra piece of flesh on the heart. Isn't it supposed to be like a solid thing? She said, that is one of the valves. She said, that's one of the valves opening up. I said, my goodness, look at that. My valve is making it clap. Yo! I don't know. You claustrophobic, you ain't gonna be able to do that. I just kept my eyes closed from the time that they put me to lay down on the bed. My eyes was closed. I never opened my eyes until they were done, because I'm claustrophobic with it as well. That's my second one that I'm doing, I think, and I don't do that. Yo, this lady was laughing at me. She was, Lola, it went like this. That's just how it looked. It was just there dancing all the time, like woo woo, woo woo. I was like, that is so cool. It was so cool. So I was like, yes. I'm like, God is so good. God is so good. Look how good God is, that he made all these things so wonderfully. Oh my goodness. I was like, yes, y'all ain't never gonna look at that again the same. I'm sure. I done messed y'all up. I don't think that my spread this week would be complete unless I put a dot on the page. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I got 10 stickers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I already have 10 stickers. So I'm putting my dots now. I don't want to hear nobody say nothing about my dots. Nobody. Okay? Nobody say nothing about my dots. This morning. As well. So, but what's the end result? What's the end result of this whole thing? I actually don't even need a dot on this page. It would just be too much if I put a dot on that page. Dang. Why y'all do me like this? You put a dot here just because? I'll put a dot here just because. Like, I need a dot on my page. We gonna find something to do with this dot. The first one you ever did, you had a panic attack, Washington. Oh no. The day you realize you're claustrophobic. Oh my goodness, Christy. Yeah, they gonna have to give y'all meds to do that. Dots or stickers too. Yes, they are, sugar. Yes, they are. Just put you to sleep. Oh my word. Yeah. So, let's talk about the end result. There's two different yellow types in here. I didn't even recognize that. Really. So we're gonna put this at 11 o'clock. Well, right here between 11 and 12, because it looked good. It looked good. See? You see? You see? You see? You see? Y'all see? So the end result though, the end result, by the time the doctor discharged me, was the doctor said it was not a high blood pressure incident, right? So he said the dizziness, and I don't know, let me know if y'all have heard this before too, because you know some of y'all got more medical experiences as far as the things that y'all do. He said dizziness comes from 5 sources in your body, right? And we've already checked. He checked the, I think it's the brain, the heart, and the kidneys, or something like that, something like that. And then you have your ENT. There's some connection in the ENT, right? The ear, nose, and throat system that can be off balance. And then your eyes. Okay, so those are like your 5 spots someplace. Don't, I'm not a medical person, so don't hold me to all of that, but anyway, 5. He said we've checked 3 of those, and those are very, very good. They did do that neck, right? So they did examine the neck part. So that also is good. He's like, everything in your body is functioning well, that they've checked. So I'm the end result is I've got to go see an ENT. He said that the thing that's off balance with the ENT system, the ENT people, they have a machine that they could put you on, turn you upside down, spin you around or something like that. And it's supposed to help to balance it out. But he said, usually you go to sleep, you wake up, and it kind of resets itself, but sometimes it doesn't. That's just how it is. And he was so good. He was like, God made our body, and it's great, but sometimes things just don't function right. And well, I appreciated that as well. And he said, because your body was experiencing this particular event, right? Or I don't even want to use the word crisis, your blood pressure shot up. And that's why they didn't give me the second dose of medicine, blood pressure meds, in order to lower my blood pressure. They let it go and do it by itself. Even with the high reading. Yes. Yes, Kim. He said, because they gave me the first dose because it was super high, of course. And then, but the second one, he was like, no, don't give the second dose. Leave it alone. We want to see what it does. And even though it stayed high for like 24 hours, something like that, it stayed high. It started going down. And by itself. And then, of course, with my medicine, which we ended up changing as well. And I'll tell you why we also changed it. Because the one I initially had was giving me, wow, that sounds cool. Reset your vestibular system. Kim, oh my goodness. I mean, it might be something like that, Kim. I don't know about all these, all right? Carotid arteries in the neck. There you go. Like Kim, listen, Kim coming with it, y'all. Kim coming with it. And so the initially they were like, it's kind of like vertigo, maybe. He said, so whenever I feel like I'm having those sort of episodes, just lay down. Go lay down. By the time you sleep and wake up, or rest and wake up, it'll go away, right? As well. But I am going to go see an ENT person, specialist. And then I also have my vision exam, an eye doctor that I booked for, but they can't get me until January. I'm going to see if I could call and get an earlier appointment, but that will be in January to check those 2 spots or do 2 places. So my suggestion, of course, to y'all is go check all y'all. Go check it all, because my goodness, that was cray cray. That was super crazy. What is this? That was super, super crazy. I definitely don't want it to be like a vertigo situation, because I can't manage. Okay, I can't manage none of that. But anyway, when I was leaving, before I left, he said what he was gonna do in addition to the medicine that I already had for my blood pressure, he added some lisinopril to that. Now, this is what the doctor explained to me, and I'm gonna share this information with you all simply because I think good information is good to have. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put this. Let me put this here because normally when you do that, they don't want to stay. They do not want to stay well. Good information is good to have. I'm gonna do it. Let's do it down today. So I gotta remember that tomorrow. Um, what he said is, because let me start over. Now he said there was a nurse that came to see me. She was like the intake resource person, but she's a nurse nonetheless. Okay, she just doesn't practice regular nursing anymore. She's in the office, like she's in the office setting, which I think a lot of nurses, that's what they want to do. Get out of that rat race of the going on the floor and doing rounds into admin. So she's in admin. And what she explained to me, y'all, which is what something that no one had explained to me before. And I was like, girl, what you just said to me just changed my whole entire life. So what she said is, she said that there are really two types of blood pressure or high blood pressure, right? There's high blood pressure that is high because of your lifestyle, and you can do things in order to lower that blood pressure or even get rid of that blood pressure at some point, right? Some people have that type of blood pressure, high blood pressure. Then there's high blood pressure that is pretty much hereditary, and no matter what you do, you're not going to get rid of it. It's not going to go anywhere. You can die. It does. And she said, you can tell that you have that one because if your lifestyle is well, you are healthy. And even if you weigh 130 pounds, your high blood pressure is still high. And if you weigh 170 pounds, your high blood pressure is still like that. Then that's the difference. Since 9 Burnside, that ain't no good. That ain't no good at all. Vertigo is one of the worst things. Yes. And so I was like, really? She was like, yes, because I'm here thinking if I can just get back to exercising, if I could just get back to losing some weight, if I could just continue to eat better, then I would have a chance of getting off this high blood pressure meds, right? So, she was like, you're not going to get rid of it. And no matter what you do, you're on these meds for the rest of your life, period. Right. And I was like, dang, those are two different mindsets. And for patients who know which mindset they should have, it's going to work out better. And so I was working off of a mindset of, if I just do this, then I can get rid of it. If I just do this, then I can get rid of it. Girl, I ain't going no way. So plan for it in your life. And just make sure that you are doing what you need to do to check it properly, to monitor it, to stay ahead with your physician and not just blindly take things, right? So she explained that, which was eye-opening to me. And then when I was talking to the doctor before, when he added the lisinopril, he said, this is how blood pressure medicines work. He said, because honestly, most people are going to need between 1 to 4 blood pressure medicines to control their high blood pressure. And he began to explain the reason why. Okay. And he said, the reason is, so let's say on a normal basis, your blood pressure is 190, right? Your systolic is 190. And it needs to get lower than that. Your doctor will put you on one particular blood pressure meds. You was in recession for 7 years, Burnside. We need to figure out what it is that you need to do to get back on that recession. Protocol for suspected stroke, CT within 15 minutes, CT jury. Oh, Lord have mercy. So yours is for the weight lifestyle. So if you achieve weight loss, You're number awesome, Kim. Awesome, Kim. Yeah, my goals just kind of adjusted a little bit. But anyway, he said you would get put on one, and that one might take you from 190 to 160. So that might not be your target range for you and your doctor. Your target range may be 140. So you may now need a second one to take you from that 160 down to that 140. And so that's just adding until you get to the range where you want to be. And so he explained that. I was like, what? That's what, because I'm thinking like you need them because your pressure keeps getting worse. So that's why they keep giving you more medicine. It's not necessarily that it's getting worse. It's that this is what's necessary to take care of it, of yours, to take care of it so that it gets to the point where where you and your doctor needs it to be. I was like, ain't nobody explained this to me like this. And so when he changed it to the lisinopril, well, or say he added the lisinopril to whatever that one, I can't say the name of that one that I had before. When I went to my follow-up appointment at the doctor the next day, I talked to the NP there. I actually didn't see my regular doctor, and I'm in love with my NP right now. So we talked about certain things, and she said, okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna, take you off of that first one, period, and we're just going to try the lisinopril period and see what that does for you. And depending on what works with that, then we'll move from there. We're not going to try to give you two things at the same time, right? So that was pretty helpful with her as well, because now I'm more educated and I know a little bit more of what's happening. Get so excited. Look, she's like, I love how you get so excited. I love that I'm like more knowledgeable about it so I can work with her better for my good, right? Because one of my things was to be a better advocate this year for my health. That was one of my goals. And I think that I'm definitely doing a good job coming from not really advocating for myself at all last year, much at all, right? And so this particular one I've just been taking since I got out the hospital. I went ahead and I grabbed it, the doctor's appointment on Friday. And so whenever you are taking certain new medications, especially blood pressure meds, y'all, there's a period of adjustment. And I'm the type of person, like, whatever side effects comes with any medication, I'm gonna get all of them. My body's probably gonna invent a new one along the way. So I'm just kind of weighing this one out, and this one causes slight dizziness in the beginning. If it lasts throughout this week into next week, they're gonna have to make an adjustment to it. Meaning, based on what I'm hearing from some pharmacists, and some doctors that I listen to, it might be that what I've got is too strong and we need to draw it back a little bit so that it's not as strong a dose, and see what that does as well. So it's an adjusting period for me right now. And so especially like after I take the meds, a little bit after, y'all, I'm about to just go take a nap because I can't, I'm just a little loopy. It makes you sleepy, Camellia. Oh my goodness. And that's exactly what I'm going to try. Now, the problem with what I first did though, with starting it, because normally I would take my blood pressure meds at noon. And I do that because if I'm doing my intermittent fasting, then I don't eat until noon. And so I want to be able to take it with food. Yes, you can take the lisinopril, which, without food as well. But I found that medication for me with food works best so that my stomach doesn't react and really makes me nauseous. And so I've been doing that. And so with this, that I really have to go lay down afterwards and then stay close to bed, really, because my body's still getting used to it. I'm going to try to take it at night as well before I go to bed, but I don't want to start taking it at night before I go to bed until I figure out like what's happening right now, and then I'll pass that by. with my NP and see if that's something that is recommended for me as well. Hours of good sleep. Yes. Yes. So that's the situation, is that yes, the BP was super high, but all in all, it's really just a matter of something just ain't sit right. And really, and honestly speaking, I'm telling y'all, like, my body is really in reset mode because it has been suffering for so many years without oxygen into my oh my god, into my limbs, that this is in my muscles. Let me just tell you, that same nurse that told me about the two different types of blood pressure, let me tell you, this hospital visit was the best visit I have ever had in my life. It was the most informational, most educational. Like, I love it. I love it. And I'm going to share tomorrow, well, maybe tomorrow, we'll talk about like additional information that she shared with me that has been life changing and so freeing for me, that I love it. My husband's like, I don't even understand you talk about it's the best hospital stay. I'm like, I didn't like to be there and why I went there, but at the same time, this information that I got was like invaluable to me. And so I really love it. And I'm going to share that tomorrow. But right now, what we're going to do is we're going to get into the reading. But before we do, Karen, if you could put that link back in the description box. If you had missed the savings, planner saving, hold on, challenge that we're doing, the 2022 Planner Fund Savings Challenge. If you missed it and missed the printable, go over to the link that we're going to be putting. If it's not in the description, like, you can scroll up and you'll see the link. If Karen's not able to post it back, if she's busy, because Karen be busy too. But you can print this out, and we're going to use this to save the 2022 planner funds. Okay, it starts this month. So know for yourself how much money do you need in your planner fund so you can have it. And we'll talk about that probably, maybe I think we'll do this on Thursday, y'all, is we'll talk about, well, how do you determine how much you need in this planner fund so that you can have an appropriate amount. You might need to do $60 every single every month. You might need to do $60 every 2 weeks. Okay, so you might need to do that. So you're going to determine for yourself what you need, and so that you'll be able to get it. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 months is what we're saving for, not 12. We save for 10 months and we spend 2 months. So 2 months is 4 weeks. So if you want to break up that 4 weeks into 4 different weeks of the year where you spend the money, go ahead. That's you. If you want to be like, I'm saving it all for one time, that's you. 2 times, that's you. But don't forget to be mindful of that and go ahead and get this from the Mom Life Etsy so we can start ours. It is in color, and you can use it as often as you want. I just went ahead and just did this for printing purposes right now because, y'all, my colored printer life, it ain't up to date. I gotta go. It's not wireless. So thank you so much, Karen and Burnside. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, mine's not wireless right now, so I got to do what I got to do. The high blood pressure was because of the crisis. My body was going through some sort of crisis, so my blood pressure spiked up. It's an indication that something's not right. Something's wrong. So my blood pressure spiked. Yeah, but this Lisinopril seems to be working better than my other meds. It's working really well. As a matter of fact, so I've got to check it again. I'm gonna check. Really, the doctor was like, check it once in the morning, early when you get up, before you do anything. Before you do anything else, just check it. So that's when you check it in the morning. So we're gonna do our reading, and then we're gonna go over to Sarah Plan's channel, because the premiere is going on in 7 minutes. The premiere is going on over there. So we're going to do our daily reading. If I forgot or did not get an opportunity to welcome anyone into the lab today, welcome. I'm so happy that you are here. I'm so glad to have you today. Okay. So we're going next to Sarah Plan channel for the 25 days of planner tips, planner funk, planner rut edition. And she's going to give us her words of wisdom over there. I'm reading from the book of prayers, The Power of a Praying Woman. And today is Lord, set me free from negative emotions. We started that yesterday. Who enjoyed yesterday? Raise your hands. If you had some negative emotions, let me give you a list of what's considered negative emotions here. And I'm sure there's a couple more. Anxiety, anger, envy, depression, bitterness, hopelessness, loneliness, fear, and guilt. We are asking God to rescue us when we are overwhelmed, when our spirit is overwhelmed within us and our heart is distressed. And so Lord, set me free from negative emotion. It said, Lord, help me to not be insecure and self-focused so that I miss opportunities to focus on you and extend your love. As a matter of fact, as we're talking, how is Stephanie? Stephanie had a cardiac procedure. Who's is there any update? Any update on Stephanie and her daughter? So let me go back and read. Lord, help me to not be insecure and self-focused so that I miss opportunities to focus on you and extend your love. May I be sensitive to the needs, the trials, and weaknesses of others and not overly sensitive to myself. Y'all, I'm guilty of this right here, being overly sensitive. I said this to myself yesterday. I am so overly sensitive. It's not even funny. Oh my goodness, Lord, forgive me. Help me to not be so weak and overly sensitive. It says, what you accomplished on the cross is my source of greatest joy. Help me to concentrate on that. Thank you, Lord, that in my distress I can call on you. Cause me to hear your loving kindness in the morning. For in you do I trust. Cause me to know the way in which I should walk, for I lift up my soul to you. That's taken from Psalms chapter 14, chapter 130, 143, Psalm chapter 143, verse 8. May the joy of knowing you fill my heart with happiness and peace. That's beautiful. And this says, be anxious for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your requests be known to God. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and minds through Christ Jesus. This is Philippians chapter 4, verse 6 to 7. And this is beautiful. And so I leave this with you all today, and I pray in the name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, may the joy of knowing you, knowing God, fill your heart with happiness and peace. Y'all, I bless you today with all the blessings that the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ has in store for you today. I speak life over your life, over the life of your family. I speak death unto all wiles or arrows of the enemy that the enemy has formed against you. None of them shall prosper, according to the word of our Lord and Savior. I thank you all for being here with me today and for listening to my story time. I thank you all for your love and affection, among other things. Jennifer, yes, that's it. Thank you. I'm sorry. So go and be blessed and continue to be a blessing as well. She had her first cardiac surgery yesterday morning. She is doing better. If she continues to improve, second will be on Wednesday. All right, so we continue to keep Jennifer in prayer. I apologize, y'all. I'm not looking at her name, and I don't remember things like that. My memory ain't that good, y'all. For real, for real. So thank you. You know who I meant, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Sugarberry says, yes, Lord. You was just that this morning. You're overly sensitive, selfish, and ungrateful. Budget on the go. Don't it make us feel bad? To a certain point these past couple days. Yes. But girl, you know what? Release it in the name of Jesus. God's got you. Ask for his forgiveness and step forward in the newness of the forgiveness that he has granted you, because it is yours. He said that if you come to him with a humble heart, If you come to him with a broken and a contrite spirit, right? He will forgive you for the sins and transgressions. And so know that he is faithful, that he is just. He is not a man that he should lie. So he will forgive you because he said he can and he will and he has. And so we ought to walk forth in that newness of the forgiveness and grant it to those who was getting on your nerve, girl. Granted to those who was getting on your nerve that made you step outside of who you were supposed to be. In Jesus' name. Y'all go over to Sarah's channel and I'm going to see y'all over there. Bye-bye.